Hey there, welcome back to my channel. My name is Brittany Bundles, and today I'm going to be talking about a new service that is offered through Shopify. If you are a business owner or if you're considering starting a business where you are going to be shipping products to your customers, then I recommend that you watch this video. It's a really cool service that Shopify is now incorporating. If you are interested, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Please make sure that you are subscribed, and let's get right into the video. So Shopify is now giving us an option to use their shipping insurance. If you do ship out products now, depending on if you use USPS, DHL, FedEx, depending on who you use and depending on the amount of goods that you're shipping, you may already be aware with insurance on your merchandise. However, Shopify is now giving us another option to obtain insurance through Shipsurance. So it says here, when you purchase USPS, UPS, or DHL express shipping labels on Shopify, you now have the option to insure your packages through Shipsurance against loss or damage for up to $5,000. Access to Shipsurance through Shopify gives you peace of mind when you ship your orders, regardless of destination. And so I print my labels personally for my business through USPS. I do print them directly through my Shopify store because you get a greater discount when you do it that way. Shopify really is like a one-stop shop for you. If you're not on Shopify, if you're using a different e-commerce site, that's completely fine. I was using a different e-commerce site as well. I was using GoDaddy. And although there's nothing really wrong with GoDaddy, I just found more value and more benefits on the Shopify platform. So if you're not with Shopify, go ahead and click the link down below in this video. Go ahead and select the plan that works best for your business and get started so that you can have these benefits as well. So if you'd like to add shipping insurance the next time you purchase a shipping label in Shopify, you may enter the coverage amount at the bottom of the label purchase page. So pretty much when you get an order, Shopify gives you an option to log into your online store and then choose how you plan on shipping the label. Now, this is going to save you so much time. I remember before I was on Shopify, I would literally take my packages to the post office and I would write out, all the to and the from, manually just write it out. And it took so much time while I was at the post office, and it wasn't as seamless as my transactions are now. Now if I get an order, the process is so much more simplistic because I can literally go ahead, package the orders at home, put the shipping labels on my packages and mail them out. So this option is going to be available when you are printing your shipping labels. So if you're using like the post office, which I'm using USPS, then you have an option at the bottom of the page that is going to allow you to add insurance. Now, I am in the hair industry, so I'm sure, lots of you are as well. I do have people that follow me that are not in the hair industry, and that's completely okay. However, this is going to be beneficial to everyone that's shipping items or products that are of value. So here it's just going over the coverage information. Coverage is on a package by package basis. Inbound shipments are not covered. It goes over coverage for loss, damage, or shortage to the original merchandise shipped, plus the original shipping cost if declared only. And so this just gives you more information. If you do want to find more information out about Shipsurance, feel free to go ahead and log into your Shopify store and go to the Shopify Help Center. All of this information is going to be in there for you. So what I'm going to do now is just take a moment to kind of show you a few screens that are available directly through Shopify. So it just kind of goes over some of the mailing standards, and it also shows some of the items that will not be protected through Shipsurance. Keeping in mind that this is on a, kind of ship by ship basis. So you do want to make sure that you're reading the material and you're becoming familiar with how Shipsurance works to make sure that the products that you're going to be sending out are eligible for this type of protection. Now, if you have experience with shipping out products, then you do understand how important having insurance on your products are. I mean, making sure that if anything goes wrong with your package, that you are not out of your package and also having to come out of pocket for, repurchasing product and sending it back to your customer. Keep in mind, let's just say, just to give you an example, if you do send out a product, say the product is worth, even if you're sending out hair extensions, there may be time, especially if you're doing wholesale, that you send out products that are worth, a few $1,000s. And so if something goes wrong with that package, where the package is lost during the transaction, or something happens where the product gets damaged, your customer is still going to want their package. Obviously, they're still going to want their product, and they're still going to want it in good condition. And so that's going to fall on you, depending on your policies and, your guidelines and things like that. A lot of times it can fall back on, in your hands. And so you want to make sure that you're not only protecting, your customer, but you also want to make sure that you're protecting your business. And you don't want to come out of pocket for something that could have been avoided by adding insurance to your package. Now, of course, it is going to be I'm sure it's going to be an additional charge or cost to add on Shipsurance, just like it would be if you want to add on insurance, depending on the amount of insurance that you are adding. Sometimes when you are shipping out products, I believe that it comes with a certain amount of insurance. And then also, I would recommend you getting a signature, adding a signature on your shipping packages as well. I know some companies, they do that as an option, but every time I ship out anything from Bad Chick Hair, which is my website, if you are interested, click the link down below. I do require a signature, and that's just to make sure that everyone is protected. So right here is just kind of going over some of the rates and fees associated with Shipsurance. And it's also going over how you can kind of use Shipsurance, and if it's going to be available consecutively with and in partner with like USPS insurance. So for example, you will be able to purchase both insurance. So you can purchase insurance through USPS and Shipsurance, but you're going to have to choose one or the other if you file a claim. If you purchase shipping insurance from Shipsurance, then you do not need to file a claim with the carrier, just Shipsurance. It's just kind of going over, if you do file an insurance claim, you're not filing the claim for the difference. So say you purchase insurance through USPS and Shipsurance. For Shipsurance to actually, do its job, you are going to have to purchase the full amount to cover the complete package that you send out, not just the difference between USPS and Shipsurance. Also, the filing claim, like the steps that you go through are going to be different because, like I mentioned a minute ago, you're not going to be working directly through the carrier, but you're going to be working directly through Shipsurance. I am eager to see how Shipsurance works. I have filed claims before through the post office, and I'm not going to say that it was a horrible experience, but I can say that it was a pretty lengthy process. I'm not sure how long it's going to take to go through Shipsurance, but I'm definitely eager to find out. I like doing everything through, kind of one shop. I don't like to, if I can avoid going to multiple places to getting the job done, I will. And so the fact that you can keep track of your, insurance, you can keep track of the claims and things like that from Shopify. Of course, it is going to be another company because Shipsurance is partnering with Shopify to bring this service to us. However, it still gives you, you can still log into your Shopify store, still add it, and still get to Shipsurance and kind of maintain and keep track of how the process is going. So right here, it's just giving you steps on how you would go ahead and get started with filing a claim. Here's explaining how you can void insurance in case you decide that you no longer need it or you don't want it. And it does explain that Shipsurance can only be voided after 30 days from the shipping date. Now, if you are filing a claim, once again, you're not going to be working directly with Shopify. It is going to be with Shipsurance. However, I still think that this is a great benefit because it saves time. Instead of having to add on insurance at the post office or, have to add on insurance at wherever you're shipping your products, if it's UPS or wherever you go, you can do this from the comfort of your home and have everything insured. Now, some websites do offer an additional fee to their customers if they want their products insured. You can do that as well. You can also get support for any of the claims that you currently have by working directly with Shipsurance. The website, the phone number, all of that information is available through the Shopify Help Center, so you're not going to be just left hanging. You do have a direct contact and a direct means of contacting the company to stay updated with your order. And so, like I mentioned before in some other videos, I know videos like this are not the most entertaining type of videos. They're not the most funnest type of videos. However, I think they are very necessary and useful because we do want to make sure that we're taking the most advantage of the services and tools that Shopify has to offer. And we also want to make sure that we're updated on any new services and options and tools that are available that can really help strengthen our business, and not even strengthen our business, but can also help to make our work process throughout the day a lot simpler and a lot more smoother. Now, what I would say before signing up for Shipsurance, you do want to make sure that you are shipping a product that is covered under the insurance. If you have any questions after going to Shopify's Help Center, feel free to call the number. Shopify does have Shipsurance's website as well as phone number. You also want to take a look to see if it's worth the pricing to you and how you're going to figure out the pricing. Are you going to ask your customers to pay? Is this something that's going to be completely on your business? How are you going to pay the difference for the insurance? Also, are you going to offer insurance for all of your products or just products that are a little bit more expensive? And then you also want to make sure that you're reading the conditions just to make sure that everything aligns with your business practices and with your policies. And this is something that you want to implement. I say this all the time. Just because there's a new service, product, or tool that's rolled out doesn't mean that it's going to be the right fit for every business owner out there. However, I do want to bring this to your attention to let you know what's available, what's new, so that if you do want to take advantage, you can. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.